Hello everyone, and good evening. The gentle sizzle of thinly sliced red onions caramelizing in a warm, cast-iron skillet, their sweet aroma filling a quiet kitchen. Let's be frank with the reality: modern lifestyles are silently eroding our health. So, before we get comfortable, please take a quick moment to like the video and subscribe to the channel, but only if you really love what I do here. I love to see our community grow, so if you would, please post your location and the local time where you are in the world. It's a small way for us to feel connected on this journey. And finally, let's end with these exact words: now, let's turn off the lights, turn on a fan for some pleasant sound, and begin our journey for tonight. You wake up in the morning, and maybe the first thing you feel is the heaviness in your legs. Perhaps your hands are a little numb, your heartbeat is there, but it feels distant, tired. You might tell yourself it's just a normal part of getting older, that this is what age is supposed to feel like. But deep down, a quiet question lingers. Is this how it's always going to be from now on? I want to tell you something important. Growing old does not have to mean growing weak. Aging is a natural, beautiful process, but the pain, the fatigue, and the fear that can accompany it do not have to be your story. Not if you learn how to take back control, starting right on your plate. Because what you eat can either drain your life or rebuild it, cell by cell. The reality we face is stark. According to the Centers for Disease Control, every 36 seconds in the United States, someone dies from cardiovascular disease. And alongside this, diabetes is quietly damaging the lives of over 30 million seniors. These numbers aren't just statistics, they represent people we know, people we love. They could be us. But here's the truth that often goes unsaid: you hold more power than you think. The path to reclaiming your vitality, to feeling lighter in your body and clearer in your mind, begins with understanding the profound connection between your daily choices and your internal health. Tonight, we are going to walk through some of the most powerful, scientifically backed ways to protect your heart, lower your blood sugar, and clean your circulation, one delicious bite at a time. This isn't about miracle pills or expensive, inaccessible supplements. This is about the power already sitting in your kitchen. We will explore everyday foods that are quietly healing hearts and reversing insulin resistance. And yes, that includes a simple, potent onion recipe that some medical professionals are beginning to call a natural elixir. But we'll save that for later. First, we must build the foundation. To truly heal the body, we must first understand what we are fighting. The heaviness, the numbness, the fatigue, these are not random attacks. They are signals from a system under siege. The enemy is not age itself, but a process that often accelerates with age: chronic, low-grade inflammation. Imagine a tiny, slow-burning fire, smoldering deep within your tissues, day after day. This is not the acute, helpful inflammation you feel after an injury, which brings healing cells to the site. This is a persistent, silent fire that damages the delicate lining of your blood vessels, the endothelium. This damage is a critical starting point for both heart disease and diabetes. This internal fire is fueled by what scientists call oxidative stress, an imbalance where damaging molecules, or free radicals, overwhelm our body's antioxidant defenses. Over time, this relentless process can cause our arteries to harden and narrow, a condition known as atherosclerosis. It disrupts how our cells listen to insulin, leading to the high blood sugar that defines diabetes. This isn't a new battle, it's a modern escalation of an ancient one. What has changed is the battlefield. Our dinner plates. For thousands of years, our ancestors seem to possess an intuitive wisdom about the power of certain foods. This is our moment of reflection on the timeless aspects of human health, a wisdom of the elders event. Consider the humble onion. To us, it is a common vegetable. But to the ancient Egyptians, it was an object of worship, a symbol of eternity. Due to its concentric circles, they believed its powerful aroma could prompt the dead to breathe again, and so they placed onions in the eye sockets of entombed pharaohs like King Ramses IV. In ancient Greece, athletes consumed pounds of onions and drank their juice before the Olympic Games, believing it fortified their bodies for competition. The 1st-century Roman naturalist Pliny the Elder catalogued the onion's use for everything from inducing sleep to healing mouth sores. This deep, historical reverence wasn't superstition. It was an observation of a profound truth that science is only now beginning to fully decode. The very compounds that gave the onion its pungent, life-affirming power are the ones we now study in laboratories. Compounds like quercetin and allicin, which we now know have potent anti-inflammatory and vasodilating effects. This connection reveals a crucial understanding: many of the chronic diseases we face today are not entirely separate issues. Conditions like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and even some forms of arthritis are often different branches of the same tree, and the root of that tree is chronic inflammation. The modern diet, often high in refined carbohydrates, processed foods, and unhealthy fats, fans the flames of this internal fire. In contrast, a diet rich in whole, natural foods provides the very compounds that can extinguish it. The journey to health, therefore, is not about finding a different pill for every symptom. It is about addressing the root cause. It's about learning to use our food not just for fuel, but as the most powerful anti-inflammatory medicine available to us, just as our ancestors did. The power to calm this internal fire, to soothe our arteries, and to reawaken our body's innate healing intelligence is waiting for us, right in our own kitchens. Now that we understand the problem, let's turn to the solutions. Welcome to your kitchen pharmacy, a place stocked not with bottles and pills, but with nature's most potent healing agents. We will now explore 14 of these remarkable foods, uncovering the science that makes them so effective. Let's begin with the greens, the foundation of any healing diet. Kale is far more than a trend, it's a cardiovascular champion. Its power lies in its soluble fiber, which acts like a sponge, pulling harmful LDL cholesterol out of your body before it can stick to your arteries. But its true genius is a compound called sulforaphane. Research shows sulforaphane reduces chronic inflammation in blood vessels, one of the earliest signs of both diabetes and heart disease. Similarly, its cousin, broccoli, is a detoxification powerhouse. It too is rich in sulforaphane, which studies from institutions like Johns Hopkins University have shown activates enzymes that cleanse the bloodstream and reduce inflammation inside artery walls, providing a direct defense against plaque buildup. Next, let's embrace healthy fats. The avocado, which botanically is a large, single-seeded berry, is a heart-healing marvel. This might seem like a strange or off-topic fact, but it highlights how nature often defies our simple categories. Its primary weapon is monounsaturated fat. Studies, including those in the Journal of the American Heart Association, have found that daily avocado consumption can significantly lower bad LDL cholesterol while raising the good HDL kind. Crucially, avocados also improve insulin sensitivity, helping your body use insulin more efficiently to keep blood sugar stable. Walnuts are another fatty acid hero. They are exceptionally rich in plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce the silent inflammation that damages arteries. Research published in journals like Circulation has shown that regular walnut consumption improves cholesterol profiles and reduces blood vessel stiffness. Almonds complete this trio. They are packed with monounsaturated fats, but also with magnesium, a mineral vital for over 300 metabolic processes, including supporting insulin sensitivity and regulating heart rhythm. They also provide a wealth of vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects blood vessels from oxidative damage. Let's move to the vibrant world of fruits. Strawberries may taste sweet, but they have a low glycemic index, meaning they won't spike your blood sugar. Their real magic lies in compounds called anthocyanins, which give them their red hue. A study in the Journal of Nutrition found these antioxidants help reduce insulin resistance and lower inflammation in the bloodstream. Apples live up to their age-old reputation, especially with the skin on. The skin is loaded with quercetin, a flavonoid that acts as an anti-inflammatory shield for your blood vessels and can reduce blood pressure. Inside, the soluble fiber pectin forms a gel in your gut, slowing the absorption of sugar and fat, which is vital for managing diabetes. Oranges, when eaten whole with the pulp, are a functional food for your heart. The pulp's fiber slows sugar absorption, while the vitamin C and a compound called hesperidin help reduce arterial stiffness and improve the function of the endothelium, the delicate lining of your blood vessels. Purple grapes contain resveratrol, concentrated in their skin, which research suggests protects arteries from the oxidative damage that leads to plaque. And finally, the humble lemon. Its sour taste belies its alkalizing effect, which helps reduce systemic inflammation. Its pectin fiber slows sugar absorption, and its high vitamin C content improves blood vessel function and elasticity. Now for the roots and bulbs. Yams offer a steady stream of energy thanks to their complex carbohydrates, which digest slowly and prevent blood sugar swings. But they also contain a special compound called diasgenin, which has strong anti-inflammatory effects that directly protect blood vessels from internal damage. Garlic is a tiny giant of medicine. Its most active compound, allicin, is a potent vasodilator, meaning it helps widen blood vessels, improving circulation and naturally reducing high blood pressure. Impressively, clinical studies have shown that garlic supplementation can lower fasting blood glucose and improve insulin sensitivity in patients with type 2 diabetes. Lastly, we turn to grains and legumes. Oats contain a special soluble fiber called beta-glucan. In your gut, it forms a thick gel that slows the absorption of both glucose and cholesterol. Clinical studies have repeatedly found that daily oat consumption significantly reduces LDL cholesterol and improves insulin response. Black beans are a metabolic powerhouse. Like oats, their soluble fiber slows sugar absorption, dramatically reducing post-meal blood sugar spikes, a finding confirmed in studies published in journals like Nutrients. They are also packed with plant-based protein and antioxidants, which fight inflammation and protect blood vessels from premature aging. Each of these foods is a powerful tool on its own. But when combined with intention, their healing potential is magnified. Knowledge is only potential power. True power comes from application. This is where we shift from the what to the how, bringing this science into your daily life with a simple, potent, and delicious recipe. This is the onion elixir I mentioned at the beginning, a dish designed to concentrate the healing power we've been discussing. Here is what you will need: 1 red onion, thinly sliced, 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil, a pinch of black pepper, and, if you like, a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. The preparation is simple. Gently heat the olive oil in a skillet. Add the sliced red onion and sauté for 3 to 4 minutes, just until it begins to soften. Then, add the turmeric, the black pepper, and the apple cider vinegar. Stir everything together and cook for another 1 to 2 minutes. That is it. But the magic is not in the simplicity of the recipe, but in the synergy of its components. The red onion is rich in quercetin, the flavonoid that reduces inflammation in the arteries and improves insulin sensitivity. The turmeric contains curcumin, one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatory agents ever studied, which supports the entire cardiovascular system. The olive oil provides healthy fats that protect the heart. But the black pepper is the key that unlocks the turmeric's power. It contains a compound called piperine, which has been shown in studies to increase the bioavailability of curcumin by up to 2,000%. Without the pepper, most of the curcumin would simply pass through your body. And the apple cider vinegar helps stabilize blood sugar after the meal. This dish is more than the sum of its parts. It is an intelligent combination that amplifies healing. This principle of synergy also highlights common mistakes that can negate the benefits of these powerful foods. For example, boiling broccoli or kale until they are soft and dull destroys the enzyme myrosinase, which is essential for creating the beneficial sulforaphane. A light steaming is far better. Similarly, with garlic, many people crush it and immediately toss it into a hot pan. This deactivates the enzyme alliinase before it has a chance to convert alliin into the powerful, medicinal allicin. The key is to crush or chop your garlic and let it rest for about 10 minutes before cooking. This allows the chemical reaction to complete, preserving its heart protective benefits. Now, let's address a common and valid question: but aren't fruits like apples and oranges full of sugar? This is where we must touch upon a nuanced point of discussion in the scientific community. While some researchers rightly point to the potential harms of isolated fructose, a growing consensus in nutrition science emphasizes the importance of the food matrix. This concept explains that the sugar in a whole apple is not the same as free sugar in juice or a soda. In a whole fruit, the sugar is encased in a matrix of fiber, water, pectin, and micronutrients. This structure forces your body to work harder and digest it more slowly, preventing the sharp blood sugar spikes that free sugars cause. This is why eating a whole orange is profoundly different from drinking a glass of juice, even if it's 100% juice with no added sugar. The food matrix is nature's brilliant delivery system, and respecting it is key to unlocking the true benefits of these foods. We have journeyed through the science, explored the wisdom of the past, and equipped our kitchens with the tools for profound healing. We've seen how the slow, smoldering fire of inflammation can be tamed, not by complex pharmaceuticals, but by the intelligent and consistent application of nature's pharmacy. From the artery cleansing power of kale and broccoli to the blood sugar stabilizing magic of oats and black beans. From the heart protecting fats in avocados and walnuts to the vessel soothing flavonoids in berries and citrus. And we have a simple, synergistic onion recipe that brings so much of this power together in one delicious dish. The path forward can feel overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. The goal is not perfection. It is not about a sudden, radical overhaul of your entire life. It is about taking small, consistent, and loving steps in the right direction. It is about seeing your plate not as a source of anxiety or restriction, but as an opportunity for self-care. The answers you have been searching for are not hidden away in a prescription bottle or locked within a hospital. They have been waiting patiently for you, sitting quietly in your kitchen, ready to be noticed. You have just learned about foods that can help you reclaim your energy, protect your precious heart, and bring your body back into a state of beautiful balance, all without sacrificing the joy and flavor of a good meal. You now have a simple, powerful onion recipe that you can begin using today. This journey is not about being perfect, it is about taking one small, consistent step toward feeling better, living with more vitality, and waking up each morning with the strength and clarity to enjoy your life to its absolute fullest. Your age does not define your future, your daily habits do. So please, give your body the gentle care it has been asking for. Start with just one meal, one simple change, one healing dish. And if this journey tonight gave you a new idea, a small spark of hope, or simply reminded you that you are not alone, please leave a comment and tell me. I would love to hear which part spoke to you the most. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe, so we can continue to bring you more simple, science-backed ways to live stronger, longer, and happier, one day at a time. You deserve a life that feels good again, a life full of energy and free from fear, and it can begin right now, right in the quiet sanctuary of your own kitchen.